Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. We are definitely wrapping up our war against the United States of Europe. I mean, South Korea is doing naval invasions, and taking territory. What else can you do at this point? But just applaud the South Koreans for their bravery and determination and helping us absolutely steamroll Europe for attacking us to start this whole mess when we were clearly building up for a massive war against Russia. Like, this didn't have to happen, guys. But clearly it did. So here we are. I love how Monaco is just, yeah, we're chill. We're just chilling. Same with Hungary. Bosnia is still around. Albania is going to be a part of the United States. So that'll be what it is later on. And then we have a good, healthy encirclement right here. So let's get rid of that. Goodbye, all of that. Look, cruise missile. It's a cruise missile. That's what they're doing to us. Okay. So let's fix the front lines. Marine Command. Get promotions where they need to be. But we're going to have them here. Let's make sure all this is gone. The nightmare. What is going on there? That looks horrible. Alright. Get a front line set up, kind of, I guess. Yeah, we really need 3 army groups here. So we'll go ahead and push from the south. The Marine forces, I have those invasion forces and I have these. We can use these to close this pinch these off here. These Marine forces, I'm going to have cycle through. Yeah, we're going to come up here. These are going to... Nope. Nope. Even though you're a part of that one, you're going that way. And these are going here. We're doing something crazy right now. Unheard of. We're dodging cruise missiles. That's what we're doing. Alright, can we get past some mountains here? Can we? Yeah, I'm just not worried about air superiority now. They don't have enough planes. It's like a minor threat at this point. Yes. Yes. Take that is the tile we need to take, because then we circle this. Please. Take this tile. They're gonna have to withdraw. If they don't withdraw, they're getting encircled. Well, I think that's happening regardless, actually, if I'm looking at this right. So, it is what it is. Oh, Zimbabwe. You really want to start something right now? I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do. Not that time, sir. I'm not the one. We are not the one. You don't mess with Joe Rogan. and the Joe Rogan experience. Let's go. Get there. Get this offensive line. Let's push the initiative. It's like their entire army. We may not even have to invade Britain. We just take France. Some big losses though. All right, so Egypt is ready for more, so let's give Egypt some. And yep, that is an elimination. Clean as a whistle. Which is not very clean. That's a horrible saying. Unless I've just used it wrong my whole life, which is more likely. Now I'm thinking about it. Whistles are not clean. And all euphemisms of that are also not clean. So, just not clean. Alright, let's focus on trying to prevent these from running through, but I think we're a little late. That's a 2-tile swing. Or not. That was actually blocked off. Okay, crazy. So we now have... I think we're good with the units we have committed to this. Jack Ward. Not Jeff Ward, but Jack Ward. That's interesting too. Alright. I guess we are doing a naval invasion. So let's check out what we got going on. Ship-wise, we are hurting a little bit, so we're going to use all our old vessels here for what we want to do. And let's get rid of all this. Since our main forces are now over here, we are going for complete naval control over all these areas. So let's see if we can blow up all of these ships. And we should be able to supply our units. So we should get some... Let's spread them out so they're not taking attrition damage. Over Madrid here. Oh, nice. We spearheaded an encirclement here. So these Marines are actually going to do the full encirclement thing. And go for the elimination right here. That is what they are going to do. These are actually going to split. We're going to have a fallback point as we recover equipment. We've lost quite a bit. Let's check on our forces over here. Looks like we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and Eastern Siberia is going to get a war deck. No. I can't. I gotta beat Europe yet first. I don't want China to snag that, actually. Cannot do it. We're not attacking anyone. Let's just let our troops spread out. Get some replenishment going. Yep. The Marines are going to attack these weaknesses and just shrink this entire thing so they'll get compressed and have no supply. We can take the airfield too. That'd be huge. I do think this is where the bulk of their planes still are. If I had to guess. Right here. And I guess over here too. They have a ton over here in Britain. That is a wild amount of planes to stack on your last chance Hope Island. Yeah, so we've spread out, stopped most of the attrition damage. Some of them still are actually, because of mountains. It's a lot. It's a lot more manageable. Yeah. So let's look at our production. I haven't checked this out or managed it since the start of the war. We are upgrading our carrier fighters. We're short heavy lift from losses. Obviously, the upgraded F-22 is still a problem. Dear God, we I need to fix this. We're gonna go ahead and stack more production. Yeah, we have a ton of resources, so let's utilize that. We're going up to 60 of each. We're gonna get some more tanks. Definitely want 100 something IFVs. And we're actually running short on arms due to territory acquired. Get some small arms going. That does put us over the top. Let me lower that back down a little. Right there. That's good for now. We did finish a couple carriers, I'm going to assume. Yeah, we got a lot of ships done. And I'm assuming a lot of these are damaged. But I don't see the symbols, so that's weird. Alright, so the pocket is closed here. And we got one here. More troop eliminations. Yeah, that missile silo is killing us. They're just throwing cruise missiles at us. That's wild. Alright, so this is Jack Ward. Got crazy education cost reductions. The hero we didn't know we needed, but we did get. Yeah, so we'd have to build in Kazakhstan, and I don't think there's anything to build. I would be doubtful there is, but we'll find out. Looks like that's pretty good. Okay. So do I have enough Marines alone to make the move? That's the question. I think I use the. I'm going to use all the Marine groups. So we will use. We will use all of them. Let's go ahead and get the second Marine group going here. Very important missions. First off, we want to take Gibraltar completely. We're going to assign that there. And just give the mission off. Then next thing we want is if this is a port. Which may be a port, may not be, doesn't look like it. Okay. We're going to start the invasions of Plymouth. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually need... Hold up, let's see here. I don't think I need the Marines over there to hold the line anymore. I think I eliminated enough troops. So I'm gonna actually get these Marines set up for the naval invasion that's coming. So these all need to be ready. Yep. We want those there. Massive naval invasion. Alright, so this is the invasion plan. And we really don't have control, do we? Wild. Alright. So to fix that, this is Gulf of America, the Canada Task Force. What's left of it? They got absolutely demolished. That's insane. Alright, so the Sea of Japan. We still have Wolfpack 2 there. I'm fine with keeping Wolfpack 2 there. Where's Western Canal? Not as worried because we control the Panama Canal. Like, period. So what we need is to control both of these. Well, let's get over there. Then we have these here that we can go for. So let's get this eliminated. I don't know why they don't have docks on the north side in this, like, channel, the English Channel. Kind of weird. I would think there would be ports there, but maybe it's terrain problems. Alright, so we're up to 64% influence in Egypt. We're actually getting very good progress here. Knock that down to about 75, and it'll be like a month or two, and we'll get them puppeted. And we'll have control of the Suez Canal. Okay. We have another couple encircled unit groups here. Unit groups. Oh, this is weird. What happened here? Yeah, like what's going on there? It's weird. And everyone needs to attack. That's an airfield gone. And another mission successfully completed. Looks like they are holding this line of contact. Who Germany attacked? Well, they definitely probably deserved it. It's not like we're attacking them either, are we? I don't think we're attacking them. We're liberating them. We are liberating them, guys. There's no attacking done. Germany did not attack the USE. They freed their people. That's what happened. All right. I'm expecting this naval invasion to launch fairly quickly, I would have thought. Since we do have this one done already. And I think we get another bonus, right? So... yeah, so we have Panama Canal Authority there. I would think we get something like for the Straits of Gibraltar too, right? I would think. Maybe, maybe not. Not anything that I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks like the Panama Canal gives one, but I'm not seeing anything for the Straits of Gibraltar. Period, full stop. End of story. Alright. They should be moving. Looks like we are having a naval fight here, though. There are big naval battles going on. Ooh, the launch. How many days? They launched immediately. Uh-oh. That's a big time invasion. Yeah, so we didn't get all our launches though because we launched from that backside and we don't control that other water. But we should land pretty cleanly, which will give us 2 ports, I think, that we can make moves on. Yeah, we need to take one of these. Immediately need to take one, too. Alright, so we got Plymouth and we... Portsmouth. I thought I had to look at that. I thought I was going crazy. That it was the same thing. I was like, what am I seeing? What am I actually looking at, guys? Alright, so... we need to fight our way out a little bit. All these are pointless now. So... let our units kind of walk into where we need to be. Looks like we've got our first safe landing. Want a little bit more cushion if I could, but can't win it all, guys. You can't win it all. Or can you? Anyway, we're gonna attack. Send our next naval invasion for Ireland. That's the next on the plan, on the docket. I think I'm actually going to send all these units over. Because it looks like we may struggle. If I don't. Though we are getting our equipment up. They were almost back up to 60% again. And we do have ourselves a little bit of a... yeah, we do have a little bit of a buffer here. Alright, that's strange. Just abandons... yeah, whatever. That is... I don't like it. But we're gonna go ahead and draw a front line that kind of makes more sense than whatever's happening there. And I'm sure all these units are gonna get in across the ocean here shortly. We are launching from the ports. Yep. First order of business is definitely going to be to reinforce that line. I think we are wrapping up whatever's happening here in Europe. Well, I think we got two groups, so let's attack where it needs to be attacked. There's one unit on that island. Korea, yeah, I think you can do it. I have faith in the Koreans here. Alright, we're going full on last stand mode from Europe. As reinforcements are landing in Britain. What is... did they take the port again? It looks like it. Sure as hell does. That's crazy. And then they ran away immediately or something? I don't know. But in any case, we're taking that back. Alright, so that's clear now. Oh. Oof. Alright, well, we're gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching. We've won World War III. I think at this point we can call it the win of World War III. I don't think China is going to continue to fight the alliance, but we'll see. If you look, that is some victory conditions right there that we have, or victory score. It's pretty okay. It's kind of a lack of losses for us, honestly. Even though we got attacked by both Russia and Europe. Funny what going to war, then suing for peace, and then building up your army for a short time, and then going back to war does. It's funny how that works, you know, when you have aspirations for more territory. Anyway, we're gonna accept our equipment. I'm gonna stop this here and finish this up on the next episode. We will... Yeah, China had no victory score. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.